Jai Hind everyone, I welcome you all on my YouTube channel. Before starting this video, I want to pay tribute to all our fallen soldiers who paid ultimate sacrifice in the line of duty. So you must have heard about the recent Sukma encounter. Now the details are out there and we can analyze what went wrong in the recent encounter. So was that an intelligence failure or was an operational failure? What was that? So now the details are out there, and it is showing that a massive operation was launched to kill this notorious militant, Maoist, that is Hidma Madvi, and one of his companion, that is Sujata. And it was tip off that they were hiding somewhere in the Sukma. And after receiving the input, the security forces have launched a very massive, a big operation comprising of around thousands of troops, including the CRPF's Cobra elite unit and this Bastaria battalion, DRGs, STFs. All were there because this was a very important operation. This is the most wanted Maoist in the area because he is involved in so many killings, from the killings of the frontline Congress leader to the recent Sukma. He is involved in all the attacks. So what happened after that is that in the afternoon the operation was launched, and when security forces reached to the spot where he was supposed to be hiding, they found nothing. They found that nobody is there, no Maoist is there. So they started returning, and when they were returning, they got ambushed from the three sides. And the Maoists, they have started pouring the bullets from all the three sides. They were having so much sophisticated weapons like UBGLs and rocket launchers and the hand grenades. They used everything on the soldiers, and our forces got surprised there. They were not expecting something like that. This is why a lot of casualties happened on our side. So this was an intelligence failure. Yes, of course it is an intelligence failure. And what went wrong is, the first thing that went wrong is that we hadn't verified the input, because you have launched such a great operation and you have not verified it, because it is happening again and again. Earlier also this similar case had been happened, that when a fake input was generated by the Maoist, and the security forces followed that, and they got into the trap and they were killed in 2017. 37 of CRPF were killed in 2020 also, and then again 2021 the Maoists are using the same tactics, the same designs to kill our security personnel. And we are not investigating these cases. Whenever such encounters happen, we do not investigate it, we do not punish the leadership of the CAPFs, we do not punish the people involved there. So that is why this is again and again happening. The second thing that went wrong is, when these security forces were moving to the spot, they found two villages empty, and when they found the villages empty, they did not raise the alarm. Why not? I don't know why, because it is there in the in this reconnaissance and in the jungle warfare, that if you are seeing something something doubtful, that why these two villages are empty, you must be alarmed at that time that there is something wrong, and you are falling into the prey of the these Maoists. They're falling into their trap. So this is the second bad thing. The third thing is, there was no leadership of CAPFs. Thousands of troops were moving, and there was no IPS officer on the ground. Have you ever heard something like that in the army, that hundreds of troops were moving and there is no officer? No, this cannot happen in army. This is only happening in our CAPFs, that the officers are not on the grounds and these soldiers were fighting. So what happened, that when they were ambushed, so many of our soldiers ran away from the encounter site to the nearest camps, and 25 to 30 people were left there, and they got killed mercilessly, brutally there. The Maoists were having so much time that they killed our soldiers, they stabbed them, then they snatched their assault rifles, they snatched their bulletproof jackets, they even took off the shoes of our soldiers. Means this is very shameful, yeah, that soldiers ran away from the encounter site. So this needs to be investigated, and if it will not get investigated, again in 2022 something like Sukma will again happen, and this cycle will continue. So this is our problem. Like actually we also differentiate between khaki and this olive green. So when this is nothing less than Pulwama. If this has happened in some area in Kashmir or somewhere else, then we would have all going gaga about that, and there was all hue and cry throughout the country. But now so many CAPFs having that, but no politicians, no media, nobody is giving any damn. This is also a problem that we are not equally sensitive to our paramilitary casualties as we are against the olive greens, the army casualties. So this is the problem in the leadership, because the people who are on the ground, the officers of the CAPFs who are on the ground, they could not reach to the position on the top hierarchy. So the people who are making the strategies, who are making the policies, who are on the top of the leadership are the IPS officers who are not on the ground, and the people who are on the ground, they are not on the top of the leadership. So there is a flaw that ACs could not become the IG. So this is something different from the army, because lieutenant could reach to the position of general. So this is not in the CAPF. This is also a very bad problem, because when the officers are not on the ground, how could they know what is the real problem and what is the real thing there? So this needs to be corrected. And what there are some people who are giving this logic that we need to use army in these areas, we need to use air force. That's a very bad logic, because the army or air force or navy is not meant to do these things, because that's why CAPFs were raised, to fight these insurgencies, these local problems. Because if you are using the army there, then what is the difference between us and the Pakistanis? They were also using their army to the local insurgencies in the FATA and the other region. So this is the need of the hour. The need of the hour is to properly equip our soldiers, the CAPFs who are doing operations in these jungles. They should be properly trained. Their SOPs should be defined, and if there is a lacking their leadership, if the officers involved there, they are not properly taking care of these SOPs, then they should be punished. If they will not be punished, the things will again happen, and there will be no learning from this attack what happened recently.